What a cracker of a match. You know what? I've seen many matches. All the matches here in this IPL almost have gone to the last over or through the distance. But this match where you saw one young bloke.
Good evening, everyone. This is the Straight Bat with Gulf News and Mr. Cricket UAE, that is Anis Sarjan. We are here to discuss a dramatic game in the IPL, that is the very unlikely victory of Gujarat Titans against Sunrisers Hyderabad. To tell us more about it, let's head over to Anis.
Yeah, good evening, Sham. Hello, Satish. Hello, Samrudh. What a cracker of a match. You know what? I've seen many matches. All the matches here in this IPL almost have gone to the last over or through the distance. But this match where you saw one young bloke, a 21-year-old guy, Umran Malik, picking up 5 wickets and then turning to be on the losing side after 25 or 27 runs were scored of Jansen's over. What a match. I believe the match of the tournament.
Certainly, without a doubt, we have with us Samud Riker, who is a hardcore Sunrisers Hyderabad fan. My commiserations, Samud. I mean, it was a Hyderabad match till the last over, I thought. But with Javati around, nothing. I mean, nothing is impossible. What do you make of the match? Did you at any point think that you guys would lose?
Well, I think it is a great game of cricket, but I think Kane Williamson missed the trick by not bowling 1 over of Aiden Markram or Shashank Singh. That would have covered up the 4 overs of Marco Jansen, which would have allowed Bhuvneshwar Kumar or Natarajan to bowl that over in the last over. But I think all in all, a great game of cricket, and very, very happy for Umran Malik, not just as a Sunrisers point of view, but also from an Indian point of view. It was so great to watch an Indian fast bowler ball like that, and his celebration of Dale Steyn, it was absolutely brilliant. A great game of cricket, but unfortunately, as a Sunrisers fan, we could not just make it. But a great game of cricket also.
Satish, did Williamson miss a trick by keeping Jansen for the final over?
I think so, Shami. If you get certain clues when you bowl first or bat first, the first innings. If you look at the last over, costed something like 26 runs for Gujarat.
Same, both of them say same number of runs.
26, I think 26.
25.
2 singles. Okay, 25 runs. So in that case, a fast bowler coming and bowling the last over becomes very easy to hit because the wicket was brilliant, and that's where Umran Malik's that spell becomes even more excellent, exceptional rather, because it was not a wicket for the bowlers, it was a pure batting wicket. So I think Kane Williamson should have taken a little cue from there and try, given somebody else who bowls a little slower. Of course, on this wicket, there was no purchase for spinners. Rashid Khan was belted all over the park. But I think there is not much of an option also available. So if you look at it, it's either way, you can look at it either way. But overall, it's a brilliant game.
And he's staying on with the topic of captaincy. Did Williamson introduce Imran Malik too late in the match? Because he came only in the 8th over. And by then, Saha had given Gujarat a flying start.
You know what, Sham? Generally, he comes after the power play. So instead of the 7th over, he came in the 8th over. And let's be very honest, whatever he did and whenever he came on to bowls, he bowled the 7th and the 9th over and probably the 13th and the 15th. And every over he picked up a wicket. So you can't now point fingers that he was brought late. Let's accept it that it was Umran Malik's day for that match. And he brought Sunrisers back into the game because Gujarat was running away with the run rate. Because he picked up crucial wickets at right time, this match went to the last over. Otherwise, probably Gujarat would have won it hands down.
Actually, several people played their part in this because if you look at it, the match the Hyderabad wouldn't have reached this total if it was not for Shashank's that 4 sixes in Lockie Ferguson's over. Who is Shashank? Tell us more about Shashank, Samrudh.
Well, he was with the Rajasthan Royals since 2019. I guess he played for them for 2 years, but he did not get an opportunity to play in the 11. He was always known as someone who can clear the fence. he's actually playing instead of Abdul Samad, whom Sunrisers backed for that particular role. But unfortunately, we could not get the result out of Abdul Samad. I think that's the reason why Shashank Singh came in for Abdul Samad. But since Aiden Markram, Rahul Tripathi, and Nicholas Puran were doing so well for us, we've been chasing for all the 7 games, and because of the form that Tripathi and Markram have shown, he did not get a chance to prove himself. But today he got the chance, and he just showed why he's rated so highly in the Sunrisers camp, and hopefully he can continue that form for us, and we finally have found a good finisher.
Satish, a lot of good performances in this match. Mohammad Shami's brilliant spell. Then you have Abhishek and Markram, fantastic partnership. Then you have Saha blazing away. Then you have Umran Malik, and finally the Tewatia Rashid Khan show. Did you at any point think that it would reach such a climax?
In a way, yes. In a way, no, because as the 25 runs in the last over gave that cushion to Sunrisers. And if you look at it in the last final overs, the margin was coming closer almost to the 25 runs in that over. The difference was that 25 runs, it was coming so close. So I thought, yes, it would be. But again, I didn't expect both teams could go on and score the same number of runs in the last over. It was very difficult to predict, but I was expecting Gujarat to bounce back because I'll have to say here, I'm pretty much impressed with the way Hardik Pandya has done everything here, the way he has approached it, the bowling, the changes, the batting, the way. I think even the post-match, he went on to say, Hardik is pretty cool and we don't have any pressure. So I think that's where the team is gelling well, and obviously that performance is coming out on the field.
And did you at any point think that Hyderabad would lose?
No, not no. Yes, throughout the chase, these guys were ahead of the run rate at till the last over. They are ahead of the run rate of what this guy scored. And just to differing from what Satish said about Hardik Pandya, when you win, things looks good. But you have seen Hardik also rattled once. He got angry with Shami. And then, let's be very honest, he was rattled by this pacer. And he wanted to prove a point to the pacer and went for the big shot. A smart captain would have made sure that you play out that good bowler and take the game deep, which he has been doing in all the matches. He wanted to prove a point that he's the boss. This is a big lesson for any cricketer who's watching the game of cricket. When you know somebody is bowling at 150 and who has his day, give him the respect, whether it is Miller, whether it is Pandya. Okay, we can understand Saha was in his flow, so he could have still taken that chance. But guys like Pandya and Miller just had to give him the support, even for sake Shubman Gill. He's a class act. Why would you try to slog somebody by playing shots which are not your textbook shots? I mean, I'm afraid in the long run, this is going to cost Team India. I'm talking because of Team India, because when there's a situation, you got to use your mind overhead that no, you cannot be going after, but there's one guy already going after. Give respect and take the single. You will get the other over, and which you got today in Jansen. But this will not happen every time.
But again, I think to take it, Sham, to take it from what Anish Bhai said, I think that we'll have to see how Umran Malik responds without getting a wicket. Because of late, he has been getting wicket because the batter has been going after him, trying to score after him. And some of the deliveries were unplayable. That's a different one. But that first wicket spurs him on quite well. So we need to look at how he handles if he doesn't get the wicket early on in the spell. I think that is something which I would like to see.
Sabir Striker, this is not a defeat when you don't have to be too disappointed, because Hyderabad fought all the way. It was their game for some time, and you can take pride even in this loss. So how do you think Hyderabad will progress from here?
I think not. I think one thing is that we chased in all of the games. So this was a bit of switch around for us, to bat first and then set a total. I think we had enough runs on the board, and we also bowled well. But just one of those days where your premier bowler just went for runs. Marco Jansen for us was brilliant till this particular game, especially against RCB. He was brilliant. But a good learning curve for Marco Jansen as well. I think there are a lot of positives to take away from this game, the form of Shashank Singh, Aiden Markram, and Abhishek Sharma. Although Kane Williamson's form is a bit of a worry for us, if Kane Williamson can bounce back to the Kane Williamson we know, I think we will be back on track in the next game.
Samro, the one point I would like to know, like the counter yours. This is the first match Sunrisers bowled, and the famed bowling lineup, excepting Umran Malik, none of the bowlers were on target. They were all hit across the park. Is it a lesson that every team should bat first, rather make Sunrisers bat first and then chase? Is it something which we have to look at?
Well, first of all, I think they should win the toss because Kane Williamson is very lucky with the toss. He's been winning all the tosses. This is the first time he lost the toss. So,
and that has opened a new genre of like Sunrisers form, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think we got a very strong bowling lineup. I think this is just one of those days where a premier bowler, like I said, did not click, and we still have a really great bowling lineup. I think we will be able to defend scores when going forward. So I think just one of those days, and it's the first time.
I'll wait and see. I'll wait and watch next time when Sunrisers is going to defend.
Yes, there's plenty of games yet to come. Let's wait and watch. Yesterday, three of us picked Sunrisers to win, and only Satish, you picked Gujarat to win. So kudos to you. But there are more predictions coming for our readers. Anis, let us know about the competition, please.
Oh yeah, Satish, I tell you, predicting a winner in this IPL is like a lottery. You cannot know who's going to win, but that's the beauty about the game. And you are being given this opportunity thanks to Gulf News. Log on to your favorite page, Gulf News, predict the winner, and you walk away with a beautiful apparel kit and a digital subscription of Gulf News. So go for it, guys. Don't wait for Christmas.
That brings us to our predictions tomorrow. Who is playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
I can't see. Delhi
KKR. Delhi KKR.
Delhi KKR.
Okay. Delhi KKR. Let's pick our winners for tomorrow. Samar, do you go first today?
I'm backing Delhi. I think we have our David Warner in there. So for David Warner, I'm supporting Delhi tomorrow.
Satish, you?
I would have actually picked Delhi, but I something tells me that go for KKR.
Okay, we have 1-1. And what about you?
I backed them from day one to win the trophy. I know they're not even in the hunt for the playoff, but still I'll still back Delhi.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same is the case with KKR, so I will back them. So we have 2-2. Let's see who wins tomorrow. So that's it for us from us today. And for more updates and the latest developments, please log on to thegulfnews.com and all our social media channels. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.